Our new Bluetooth is not like the Bluetooth that like you and I grew up on that goes 30 feet.
Yeah.
It's powerful and it's fast and it's the same band and the same strength as your Wi-Fi in your home. Now, when you wear those earbuds, they talk to each other through your skull. So they're actually shooting radiation back and forth, back and forth. Your air and your water is the most important.
Yeah. Tap waters. Oh my God. Have you looked into that?
Yeah.
Have you measured that?
Nasty.
Disgusting. What'd you see in yours?
The TDS on mine is in the high 4s.
Mine is definitely not that low. That's impressive. How'd you pull that off?
You could do like a 10-stage reverse osmosis, but the secret is
Okay, guys, here at Dave Asprey's Beyond Biohacking Conference, we got Ben Salem here from WaveBlock. We're going to talk about EMF today. All right. And a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, so tell everyone what WaveBlock is about.
WaveBlock is a company that I kind of started by accident during the pandemic. I was looking for a solution to protect my kids. My kids were constantly on Zoom calls doing classes, and I tested every single product I could find, and nothing worked. And that's how WaveBlock was born.
Nothing worked for preventing the EMF radiation, right?
Nothing worked to reduce the radiation.
Reducing, yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, it's always been on my mind. When my son was born 9 years ago, I tested his crib. I put a radiation meter inside the crib just to see what would happen. And I was just blown away to see how much radiation was actually inside this crib.
In the crib?
Yeah.
What was causing it in the crib?
So that's what was fascinating. You had the Nest smoke detector, right? Then you had a Nest thermostat right outside the door. And then behind his wall, I had my Sonos bar and my Samsung TV. Both had a lot of radiation that was coming out.
And it reached the crib, the TV?
Yeah, very easily.
Wow. Because you said that's behind the wall.
Behind the wall, yeah.
And it was still going through the wall and reaching the crib.
Yeah.
So that's how powerful the rays are.
Yeah, so I created like a Faraday cage for my son. And it was pretty ugly, but it worked.
Did he start crying less?
He became the smartest kid in the world.
Because some babies be crying, and it makes me wonder, like, are they sensitive to radiation or Wi-Fi or whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows? But
yeah,
some people say they're sensitive.
There are definitely people that have sensitivity. I never even knew that was a problem or it existed until I started WaveBlock and we started to see the comments. Yeah,
I wonder what that is. Some people just feel it more, right? I don't know if it's placebo or their bodies are more sensitive to it somehow.
I don't know what it is, but the same comments that I got over and over again, we see them all the time, is people will say, I've had pain in my groin for a decade. I've had pain in my leg for a couple of years, and it's now gone. And we hear that all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just from reducing the EMF, the pain is gone.
Because the cell phone's in their pocket. Some people have their cell phones in their pocket all day. They're driving or whatever. Makes a big difference.
Right. I mean, yeah. So I got the case now. Thank you. And we tested it right before this episode. You had your EMF meter.
Yeah.
And it was registering much lower. And then we took the case off way higher.
Yeah.
So I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah. It's been fun. It's been really rewarding. And it's just getting more and more exciting because I have more ideas. And I'm trying to protect everyone from more devices. So it's just been so exciting.
Yeah, you'd be inventing a new thing every week at this point.
Yeah, it won't stop, you know?
You got the case, you got the laptop case, right?
Yeah, I'm like Doc from Back to the Future. I lock myself in my home office and I'm just constantly tinkering around and tinkering around. I'm having the best time.
Yeah, you're having fun for sure, and you're helping people. That's the more important thing, right?
Yeah.
You're actually like, this is affecting people's health, so.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing that, man. Testosterone and sperm, have you seen that affected by EMFs?
Yeah, and there's lots of studies out there too. But they've done studies on rats. They've done some studies on humans as well. But you'll see some really fascinating things. You'll see mobility drop by 62%. You'll see sperm count drop by about 60%. It creates stress. It creates heat. You know, the tissue, when you create heat, it creates issues there. It creates inflammation. The proximity and the time is what really gets you. If you're doing, a couple hours a day, it's okay, but over time, that's what really gets you. What happens is calcium starts to get into the cells, and it starts to create inflammation. It's pretty nasty. And oxidative stress is like, imagine a battery that's slowly getting rusted and slowly dying. Mm-hmm. That's what that means.
So just getting rustier and rustier.
Yeah. That's what's happening.
To the testicles?
Yeah, because what's happening is every signal does something different. Mm-hmm. So if you have your phone in your pocket and you have your Bluetooth and your Wi-Fi, those could travel up to about 1,200 linear feet.
Wow. That's actually nuts.
Yeah.
1,200 linear. Is that feet? Or what's linear feet?
Straight.
Oh, straight.
Straight line, 1,200 feet. So you could take your earbuds right now, put them on the end of your street, count 1,000, 1,200 feet. They will still work.
No way. Why is it so long?
It's the same strength as Wi-Fi. Our new Bluetooth is not like the Bluetooth that like you and I grew up on that goes 30 feet.
Yeah.
It's powerful and it's fast and it's the same band and the same strength as your Wi-Fi in your home. Mm. So that's going in through about 3/8 of an inch right there, right? Mm-hmm. Right there near here growing. Now, not only is it going in, but it's heating up the tissue and doing everything else we talked about. Now, when you wear those earbuds, they talk to each other through your skull. So they're actually shooting radiation back and forth, back and forth. Mm-hmm. So that's your Bluetooth and your Wi-Fi. Your LTE, right? That's the strongest.
LTE. So
that will go 5/8 of an inch. And this is all, this is out there. This is the real FCC. It's real science. You can look all this stuff up, right? The LTE will go a couple miles and will go between 5/8 to 3/4 of an inch into your body. Right?
That's a lot because your inside body, I feel like, 6 inches? I don't know the exact measurement, but 5/8 of an inch seems like a lot inside your body.
Yeah. It depends how big you are too.
Right.
Because remember, this was all tested on a 220-pound male Marine in 1997. And they said he's only going to use his phone for 6 minutes a day. So it's safe for him.
6 minutes a day. No one's using their phone that little these days.
Yeah, iPads and earbuds weren't invented either.
Right. Yeah, the AirPods scare me. I don't have any of those.
Yeah.
I use wired.
Okay.
Because those are a little less, right? EMF wise.
There's no radiation in those.
In the wired ones?
They're clean.
Okay.
But the truth is, like, even if you wear one earbud and it's talking directly to your phone, it's a lot less radiation. Not that bad either.
So are you on your speaker when you call people? You don't put it to your ear ever, right?
No, always speaker.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to.
I think we have to, but I think it's more important for the kids and the younger generation because they're exposed at a much younger age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we grew up on the house phones. Those had no radiation, right?
Right.
But now with these.
Right.
And on a plane, everyone's got their phone in their pocket and there's hundreds of them. So I feel like on a plane in a controlled environment like that, it's even worse.
It is. But you know what? It's like people get too scared because if you look at the real science, it's the distance, right? Mm-hmm. Once the radiation is 6 feet away from you, the waves open. They just expand. It's not as bad. Anything that's 3 feet away from you, like all the people around you with the Bluetooth are 3 feet away, that's hitting you.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So they got to be within 3 feet of you.
Yeah, within 3 feet, it's going to go in to your body, about 1/8 or 1/4 inch around there. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything else is okay because it opens. The bands open. For example, people are scared of 5G. The 5G, and even if they make 8G or 10G, it's not bad.
Really?
Yeah, because they just talk to each other at short distances, and it could hardly even penetrate 1/16th, and it can't go through walls.
So what are you more worried about then if it's not 5G?
The Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I mean, your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, that's the strongest signal.
It's a lot of Wi-Fi in this hotel.
There's a lot of Wi-Fi.
There's like 20 networks.
Yeah.
So that combined, that's why like high-rise buildings where there's a bunch of different Wi-Fi in each apartment unit.
Yeah.
I heard that's pretty bad for you.
I think the most important thing is to find out, your sleeping habits. If you live in a high rise, what's behind, your drywall?
Yeah.
What does your neighbor have 3 feet from your head?
Guys, I've been checking out this company called The Light System, and it's one of the more interesting wellness technologies I've seen in a while. They combine light, frequency, color therapy, and biometric optimization into products designed to support energy, recovery, focus, and overall balance. What I like is they're thinking beyond basic wellness gadgets. This is more about creating an environment that helps your body perform at a higher level naturally. They've also got a new product called the Watch, which combines smartwatch tracking with their proprietary frequency technology directly on your wrist. Definitely futuristic stuff. If you want to learn more, check out the Light Systems online and see what they're building.
Those are the things that you probably would feel the difference. Like, I'm sleeping better. I'm not waking up. I don't have a foggy brain. You'd probably notice the difference if there's something that close to you for a long time.
Did you see that one article where the Wi-Fi router can map out your whole house?
I have not seen that.
Yeah, I'll send you that one. That was creepy, but the router is so powerful, I guess. It can kind of map out your whole inside house.
That's fascinating. Does it actually, what does it show you? Where the signals are?
I'm not sure, but people are freaking out about that because, like, if someone gets access to that information, they basically know about the inside of your house and the dimensions of each room and all that. That's
really scary. And you know what's really scary about this whole world? Like, where we live, people break into homes all the time using Wi-Fi jammers.
Really?
It's really bad.
Wi-Fi jammers?
Yeah.
So that turns off the security system?
Yeah, well, it's really bad. So they'll watch you across from your home. They'll hide in one of the trees, right, whatever. It looks like a little box, you know, like 14-inch by 14-inch box. They're just pointing at your home. They wait for you to leave. They see you leave. They point at your home, shuts down your cameras.
Dang.
Anything that's Wi-Fi, shuts it down. Smart locks, done. Everything's done. They walk in. You don't even know what's happening. They break into your home. They take their sweet time, and they leave. You cannot see any of it ever happened.
That's crazy.
And this is, you know,
Wi-Fi
one
jammers.
after another.
That's a new thing I got to look out for now and prepare.
Yeah.
Is there a counter to those, or can you do anything?
Maybe the government has stuff for that.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Wow.
But no, it's not out. Nothing for the public.
That's terrible. I'm sure you could buy those on the black market. And
that's the scary stuff. You could buy them on the black market. Yeah. And where I live, what do you have to lose by doing that? You're going to get a slap on your wrist and you go back out.
Oh, especially if you're in Cali or some liberal ass place.
You have nothing to lose.
You're going to get out same day.
Yeah.
You're going to get arrested and get out the same day.
No, but they'll give you a nice meal first.
Yeah. Crazy, man. That's very scary.
Very scary.
So Wi-Fi is the issue. Okay. Because a lot of people think it's 5G and data.
Not at all. 5G is like a BB gun. Your Wi-Fi is like a sniper.
Have you figured out how to detox from Wi-Fi? Is there like a sauna or protocol you could do?
You know, the due diligence that I've done, I don't believe in any of it. I don't think there's a way to detox from it.
No way.
Yeah, I think
so. Once it's done, it's done.
I think just distance is your friend and let the body just heal naturally. Yeah, that's the research I've done.
So no red light or PMF, none of that?
I don't think so.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's no... I'm all about science. If you could show me the real science, the real data, not some studies that you and your friends pulled, peer reviews, like, I want to see real science. There's so much fake stuff out there.
I feel like red light has some science, or no?
Red light has some science for skin, hair, acne.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen anything. Have you seen anything about detoxing from radiation?
Not for radiation, no.
Yeah.
I feel like because it's kind of new, though, too. Maybe there hasn't been enough time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because this is like 5-10 years ago, this wasn't really talked about, right?
Correct, yeah. No, you're 100% right.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see some stuff in the future.
Yeah.
Man, that's scary, dude. So we don't even know how much the damage is that it's doing then.
We don't know. And you know what? Like, I'm not going to tell you that radiation is bad. Right? I'm not going to say anything. I don't need to. It says it on your phone. If you pull up your phone, every phone, you go to generals, go to settings, go to legal. It tells you on your phone, keep a distance, talk on speakerphone. Your phone was never tested to be against your body. So they're telling you that. It was not tested to go against your body.
They got to give you the heads up, right? In case they get sued.
And it even says it for your earbuds. It says keep a distance for your wireless earbuds.
Makes sense. What about electric vehicles? Teslas and all those types of things.
Yeah. So the radiation's higher in the Teslas once you're driving at a certain RPM, because the batteries are right underneath, and it starts to circulate, and that's when the radiation increases.
So on the highway.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I used to get car sick in those.
Yeah.
Wonder if that's why. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly relaxed? Not scrolling, not sleeping with your phone in your hand. I mean real mental recovery. That's why I've been using BrainTap. It combines guided visualization, immersive sound, and light-based brainwave entertainment technology to help your mind shift from stress mode to a more balanced state. Research in the BrainTap literature review highlights growing evidence of brainwave entertainment and relaxation-focused outcomes. I use it to reset, refocus, or unwind after long days. Thousands of sessions are available for sleep, stress, support, focus, and mental fitness. If your brain feels overloaded, maybe it's time to train it rather than push through. Check out trybraintap.com and experience it for yourself. So what is that doing, you think, when it's that high?
I think that it's definitely... If you're driving for a long time, it's an accumulative effect, right? It starts to build. So the calcium starts to build, the oxidative stress starts to build, everything. So let's really think about it. Your body has electricity in it, right? When you expose it to other sources of electricity, different EMFs and different waves, sometimes, I'm trying to say this really high level.
Yeah.
Sometimes the waves clash into each other. Right? The waves clash, like the ones that say, hey, it's time to make testosterone, right? It's time to make testosterone. Those waves are clashing. Other times, the waves are going through and they're saying, it's daytime. Reduce the melatonin production. It's tricking your mind to think it's always daytime because it's shooting the electricity in there. So all that everything affects it.
Yeah, I know with phones, they trick you into thinking it's daytime, right?
Your mind can't help it because electricity. So if you disconnect, take your wearables off, stay away from your phone several hours before you go to bed, you'll have a better sleep because your rhythm goes back to normal slowly. If you start paying attention to that, it's really cool.
I stopped wearing my Oura ring actually.
Really?
Are those emitting a lot of radiation? Have you tested wearables?
Some emit more than others. The Oura is not as bad as others.
Okay.
'Cause, it just has one Bluetooth in there. Some devices have some other really powerful Bluetooths and they're constantly pinging and they have GPS. It depends how many antennas it has.
I sleep on an 8 sleep too.
Okay, so I've tested that. You have a hub for that.
Yeah.
All you need to do is move that hub 6 feet away from you.
I sleep right next to it. Okay.
That's a big source.
Damn.
You know what? You're going to notice the biggest difference. I would love for you to shoot me a text in like 2 weeks and let me know. Like, I would love for you to document today and then like 2 weeks from now. It's got fun to test.
Yeah, I sleep literally right next to it right now. So I'll move it 6 feet away.
Okay.
8 sleep, Oura Ring, Apple Watch. You tested that one?
Yeah, so this took me 3 years to come up with this. We just launched it a couple days ago. This was really hard to crack. The Apple Watch has multiple antennas, right? Some have 4 antennas, some have more. But I was able to reduce the radiation by about 84% from going into your wrist. So I'm really excited about this. It took a long time to create because I wanted to make it like mold proof and no forever chemicals and all that kind of stuff. Luckily for me, the antennas were located on the edge. So I was able to reduce the radiation there. For every product that I make, I have to engineer it for that product. There's no such thing as like one product fits all. The antennas are in different locations. So I actually have to test every single product.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's nuts.
So you're just inventing products nonstop right now.
It's a beating. It's a beating.
You just love doing it though. I feel like, because you could have just dropped one and then seen how it done, but you're going all out.
I'll be honest with you, it's not about the money. I'm having fun. This is by accident, this whole business. I still do what I normally do for a living.
Real estate, right?
It's just real estate, but I'm having so much fun inventing. I'm going to launch 2 other products this fourth quarter that I'm really excited about. And they're actually being tested at the FCC lab right now.
Nice.
To make sure they work.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun.
You're also one of the few founders willing to do these intense testings, which I like,
Yeah.
You're willing to stand behind your product, pay for these tests.
Yeah.
A lot of founders don't do that.
It's weird to me.
Especially in your space.
It's weird.
Yeah. I'm sure you've tested some of these EMF shields and blockers and stickers and cases. Today's episode is sponsored by Quicksilver Scientific, and these guys are genuinely in a category of their own. 38 patents, over 40,000 practitioners worldwide prescribing their protocols, sold at Erewhon. They're the company everyone else in the supplement industry is trying to copy. What they cracked is delivery. Most supplements you take, your body absorbs maybe a fraction of what's on the label. Quicksilver's nano-liposomal technology is specifically engineered so what you take actually gets into your system fast. Glutathione, NAD+, peptides, stuff that used to require big pills or injections, now in a sublingual pump that takes seconds to work. If your functional doctor hasn't already recommended them, they probably will soon. Go to quicksilverscientific.com, use code DSH to save on your order.
It's sad. I'll tell you why, because most of the products, you could test them yourself, will actually amplify and increase the radiation.
That's crazy. How does it do that?
Remember those old school TVs with the bunny ears?
Yeah.
And you'd put foil on them and they would actually amplify the radiation?
Yeah.
You're doing the same thing. So you have 5 different antennas behind your phone. If you're going to put a random sticker on the back and you hit one of those antennas, you're going to create a hotspot.
Wow.
And you're going to increase that radiation in that area.
That's crazy. Because people think they're helping themselves, but they're making it worse.
Yeah.
So the positioning of the sticker matters.
Well, you have 5 different antennas. If you're trying to reduce the radiation from all 5 antennas, you have to have something that's going to reduce the radiation on every single antenna.
So you need 5 stickers or a case.
Well, not really. If the sticker's made out of metal, you're amplifying the radiation.
Okay, so no metal.
No metal.
Metal amplifies.
Yeah.
Wow. So there's a lot of metal these days, just wallets and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't have that anywhere in your house?
No metal's touching antennas.
Antennas, okay.
Yeah, it makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you, when you said 2 products come out in Q4, are you allowed to say what those are or no?
In case it doesn't work, I'm scared.
Okay, no worries, no worries. But right now, if people go on the site, what can they get right now?
So right now we sell protection for the iPads and the MacBooks, especially for the kids that have it over their laps, for the Apple Watch protection and cell phone protection. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like those are good to start with because everyone has those products, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. And the real estate stuff, should we touch on that too? Because you have an impressive career in real estate. You became one of the top guys, right?
Yeah.
How did you pull that off?
It's kind of funny. Right out of high school, I did the old school door knocking. I would door knock 800 homes a month.
Damn.
And I would door knock. I started in like one area, and then I went all the way to Beverly Hills and started door knocking in Beverly Hills. I would actually bring an In-N-Out burger truck, and I would door knock and say, "Hey, we're gonna have an In-N-Out burger truck here on Monday. Come by, say hi, and just build relationships."
Smart.
Just did that, and then I think like I was 21 years old. The first year, I sold 14 homes in Beverly Hills.
Wow.
And then after that, I said, you know what? Let's build relationships with, the biggest business managers in the world, the ones who represent the A-list clients, and just do the best job possible, so they don't have to hire attorneys. I want to be more powerful than their attorney, at protecting the clients from TMZ, protecting the client's identity, with their assets, making sure they get the best deals. And that took a long time to build those relationships. So business managers will send me to any state to negotiate for their clients.
So you were negotiating the contracts for them?
I negotiate the contracts, and then I make sure no one's taking advantage of them. I find the right inspectors that don't miss anything.
That's important.
Yeah, it's too easy to take advantage.
Yeah, you can't cheap out on inspectors. I learned that when I bought my house.
Right?
My guy missed a ton of shit. It was terrible. Yeah. The whole roof.
Really?
Needed to be replaced. He missed it.
And that's scary because what if there's mold in there too, right?
We had an electrical fire that he missed.
Really?
Yeah, he missed that. So just like a bunch of stuff, it adds up and then it ends up being like a 6-figure cost on my end.
Nightmare. Such a nightmare.
Yeah, don't cheap out on inspectors.
Yeah.
I didn't know because I just hired the one my realtor told me to get, but I didn't really do my research.
I think that's a problem in this industry because I think the real estate agent should give you 3 options and or tell you to choose your own.
I like that. Yeah, 3 options would have been great.
Yeah, that's the ethical way to do it.
Yeah, but she just referred her person.
Right.
Yeah.
To get the deal done.
Yeah, get the deal done.
The most important things that people miss in homes is mold.
Yep. First thing I did when I bought the house.
Thank God.
Mold test, because I've had too many guests have mold issues to not take a chance on that, you know? We talk a lot on the show about AI, automation, productivity, but honestly, most people are still just talking about it instead of actually using it in a useful way. For me, the biggest difference has been saving time. There's so much repetitive stuff when you're running a podcast or a business, organizing leads, moving info between apps, updating workflows, following up with people, and that stuff eats your day alive. That's why I've been using Zapier more. Zapier is how you actually put AI to work across your business instead of just chasing hype. Their AI orchestration platform lets you connect tools like ChatGPT and Claude with the apps your team already uses so you can automate workflows, build AI-powered systems, customer chatbots, and way more. And the best part is, you don't need to be technical. It's built for normal people too, not just developers. We've used it to simplify a lot of back-end tasks, and honestly, once you automate the repetitive stuff, you get a ridiculous amount of time and mental energy back. Teams have already automated over 300 million AI tasks using Zapier, which is kind of insane. Join the millions of businesses transforming how they work with Zapier and AI. Get started for free by visiting zapier.com/social hour. That's zapier.com/social hour.
You know, my new hack is I bring a mold dog.
A mold dog?
They're better than any inspector.
No way. It could smell mold?
Inspectors are not going to find the mold in your wall. Unless they drill a small hole in every pocket, they're not going to find that mold.
Smart.
So now you're going to keep the room sealed for 48 hours. You're going to run an air test. It's not going to really find the mold. So that's number one. But most inspectors forget to turn the HVAC on and suck the air that's come from the HVAC. Because that's going to also show you if there's mold in the HVAC.
Interesting.
That's the number one source that they miss. And they miss the source in the walls. A mold dog will come and smell it, show you exactly where it is, and then you break that wall, you're going to find it.
What percentage of houses have had mold in your experience?
It's insane. It's bad. I would say it's like 30-40%. Here, I'll give you a story. And this happens all the time. Here's a story. Entertainment attorney. This is a month ago. Entertainment attorney calls me. Both her and her husband, entertainment attorneys, Beverly Hills. They say, hey, we want to sell our home. We loved working with you before. You crushed it for us. Come to our home, do a walkthrough, tell us what the price is. And this is tens of millions. Big asset. I come in, and I have a nose like a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
And I could smell mold, and I've had mold, right? And my wife and my kids, we all suffered for a long time. So I go into the ADU, and I could smell it. And I said, can I pick at your wall? She goes, why? I go, I can see a little tiny bubble there. Can I pick at your wall? I pick at the wall, I peel the layer off, whole thing's black mold.
Holy crap.
Then we go through the living room, and I know where to look, under the windows, and I see a little tiny bubble. I go, can I pick at your wall? Take my nail, black mold.
Jeez.
I said, your windows are leaking, and your ADU is leaking from the roof. And I said, listen, we got to clean up the home. You got to do it the right way. You got to get clean certificate. You cannot put your home on the market. Do you think they hired me?
No.
Hell no, they did not.
That would have been way too expensive for them to fix, right?
They're probably going to do something unethical.
That's terrible.
That happens to me all the time.
That's disgusting. You could die from that.
You could die from that.
Yeah, you could get very sick from that.
Yeah.
Black mold everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. And that's in Cali?
Yeah, I mean, this happens probably
It rains a lot.
every 3 months.
Yeah, it rains a lot there. Vegas, I feel like it's not as bad. More dry, but I heard Florida's pretty bad. Anywhere where it rains, right?
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, because that would have been very expensive to fix, right? If you had to guess how much.
Yeah, you're at a couple $100,000. But if the buyer comes in, a sophisticated buyer with a good agent, and they find it, it's going to cost you a lot more. And now you have disclosure issues.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no, like, what are you doing?
And at that price point, you're going to probably find it, I feel
What
like.
are you doing? Yeah.
Like, I feel like at the lower price ranges, maybe you could get away with it if you're a dick, but not at that range, right?
You're going to get someone savvy.
Yeah.
They're going to eat you for dinner. So yeah.
Man, that's nuts. So 30 to 40%, that's high.
It's really insane.
That is very high.
It's really insane.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You said you had some mold issues.
Yeah, we had it really bad, and we didn't know. And I brought in 3 different mold inspectors, and we couldn't figure out what was happening. My kids are now getting bad grades. My 3 boys are getting bad grades. They no longer have the energy to play sports. They told my wife they think she has MS, because she had so much white mass in her brain from the MRI. We can't figure it out. I am sluggish. My testosterone is awful. It's in the 200s. Nothing's working. I'm drinking 5 cups of coffee a day, and I have this crazy fire and this drive. I run multiple businesses. I'm like, I just don't have the fire, and my creativity is not there, and the brain fog. Like 2 years of that, I can't figure it out. And I brought in 3 different inspectors, and everyone said your home is super clean. And I'm like, super clean. Like I am. You could eat in my attic. My attic is so clean, right?
Let's be honest, most people don't struggle with knowing how to lose weight. They struggle with staying consistent long enough to actually see results. That's why Hims caught my attention. Weight Loss by Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill at its lowest price ever and the Wegovy pen. With Wegovy at Hims, people can lose up to 20% or more of their body weight when combined with diet and exercise. It helps regulate your appetite and eat less, so staying on track becomes a lot more realistic. And the best part, Wegovy is the first ever and only GLP-1 available in a pill for weight loss, so there are no needles needed. Everything happens online. You'll connect with a licensed provider who determines if treatment is right for you, and if prescribed, your medication gets delivered right to your door, no insurance necessary. Plus, you get access to 24/7 care team messaging, nutrition support, meal plans, fitness content, and more to keep you moving towards your goals. Are you ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/DSH to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you. That's HIMS.com/DSH, hims.com/DSH. Based on advertised cash price for 30-day supply of medication only, membership required, fee not included and billed separately. Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
There is no mold in my home. I can't smell it. None of the inspectors. I brought the best of the best. Then I did some research, and I found a mold inspector with a dog from San Diego. I said, please come to my home. Came to my home. He found it right away.
No way.
And the dog is just like pointing at my attic. I go in the attic. I can't find the mold. I don't see the mold. So I end up taking the condenser box, the HVAC box, just a couple aluminum screws. I open it up. I lift it up. It's a 1-inch thick mold colony, like 2 feet by 2 feet. So every time the AC or the HVAC blows, it's just pumping it into our clothes, into our pillows.
Holy crap.
So like our whole bodies are just shot. If my face is big, it's just inflammation everywhere. Last we figured it out. And so I would say only 3 months ago, I felt like I got my life back. And I forgot what it's like, the fire, the creativity, like my nose, even the colors. I get like when we go hiking, the colors are more green, are more rich. And I forgot what it's like. It's like, I feel like I'm in like my 20s again. It's like you're back to life. Because what's happening is like, it chisels at you slowly and you don't know what's happening to you. You're like, maybe it's just getting old. Maybe this is normal. Maybe,
Yeah, you get used to it, right? New baseline over time. New
baseline and the nerve pain and all the weird things that you have. You're like, I guess I need to go get a massage. I guess I need to go to a chiropractor, and everything you're doing, nothing is working.
Okay, so I'm going to get a new test with a dog then. Double check.
Scary.
Yeah, so the dog can sniff through the walls. That's good to know.
And you know what I did? So I decided just to be on the safe side, in case there's ever mold in the home, I built like a hospital grade air scrubber in my air condition. It's only a couple grand to do it. Anyone could do it. So anytime air comes in, it goes through 4 different UV lights and then goes through like a MERV 16 carbon, like a big carbon filter.
Wow.
Then you have the UV lights are pointed at your coils where the moisture builds up and where mold could build up. So even if anything builds up, it instantly kills it. So every time the air comes in, it just smells like fresh, like a little bit of ozone. And I have that running for 15 minutes every 3 hours in the whole house.
So you're preventing future mold too. That's great.
Even if someone is sick in the home or something smells, just turn on the fan.
I'm going to look into that too. You should start selling that.
I know everyone keeps telling me that. No more inventions. But you know what? I made a video of it and I'll show you how to build it. It's really cool.
Okay.
You're going to love it.
Yeah. That type of stuff I love. Like home water system also.
Yeah.
That's a necessary these days.
Your air and your water is the most important.
Yeah. Tap waters. Oh my God. Have you looked into that?
Yeah.
Have you measured that?
Nasty.
Disgusting. What do you see in yours?
Mine is the TDS on mine is in the high fours.
TDS. The lower the better, right? Or no.
Yeah, like hospital grade, it would be a 0.
Okay, yeah.
And if you're under a 10, it's really good.
If you're under 10, it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, mine is definitely not that low. That's impressive.
Yeah.
How'd you pull that off?
You could do like a 10-stage reverse osmosis, but the secret is you have to bring the minerals back in.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't do that part, and that's kind of dangerous for the body. Because if you're removing all the minerals you're drinking that water, it's going to want to take the minerals out of your bones. Even if you look at like the instructions for your ice maker or your coffee machine, it says do not run reverse osmosis water into it because it's going to start eating away at your pipes.
Wow. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to look into that because I give my dogs the filtered water too.
Okay.
So that's taking away the minerals from their bones.
Is it reverse osmosis?
No.
Regular water? Regular?
It's something they put under the sink. I don't know the exact filter, but
I have a trick for that, and I could send you the filter to add. You just add it right afterwards. The remineralization cartridge, and then I change it every 3 months instead of every 6 months, and it works great.
okay.
Super easy to do.
That's good to know. So what is that device on the table right there in front of you?
So I created this for myself. It's not for the consumer, but I really wanted to know how radiation acts, how radiation works. I wanted to make the like invisible visible, right? So I could say, hey, what's around us right now and what's it doing? So I was able to create a radiation meter that will show me what's around us right now, what the signal is, how far it's away from us, and how deep it's going into the body, and what the biological effects may be, which is really cool.
So there's nothing like that on the market?
No.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you've been playing around with it. What have you found out?
It's been so fun, fascinating.
Where's the best and worst place you've used that at?
Definitely like right now at this hotel. This hotel is pretty gnarly. I think I counted like over 120 Bluetooth devices.
That's nuts. Is that just because it's a hotel or the conference, you think?
No, so what you have is like every TV has a Bluetooth and a Wi-Fi, and then the refrigerators have either a Bluetooth or a Wi-Fi, right?
Because the fridges are smart fridges now.
Yeah.
And they have the sensors in them.
Right.
Same with the snack bar. They have the
Everything.
sensors.
Right. So now imagine when you're like 3 feet away from that, how deep is it penetrating into the body? So I did this just for fun, because I just wanted to see what would happen.
Yeah.
So I built it for myself.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that one won't get released, right? You won't sell that, but
no.
maybe you'll publish some findings.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that, guys. We'll link the website below if you want to order anything. We got a discount code, right?
Yeah.
We'll link that, and then we'll link your social media handles.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on, Ben. Check out the links below, guys. See ya. If you learned anything from this episode or got any value at all, please share this episode with a friend. It helps us grow the channel, it helps us grow the podcast, and it means a lot to us. Thank you so much.